What the jerk is up, everybody? Janda here, back at it again with another video. We've got some patch notes to go through. I've already read through them, and there are some pretty decent changes coming to the game, which is pretty good. Uh, Wild Hunter will be able to get a cheeky little hyper burn, so we can crank that to 260, which is fantastic. But the biggest thing, I guess, oh, one of the biggest things is, of course, the balance changes. That's going to be a huge quality of life adding to the game. I'm looking forward to how Adele and Blaster plays. I'm not sure if I want to. I probably will do the Saitama thing on the new world, just because I can grab this event, and I don't think it's going to take that long either, because you only really need to kill Darknell once you get some your Saitama becomes juiced. This might be a fun thing to just do on the side. But we don't have a lot of time this patch. This patch only lasts, this event here. Where is it? This caught my eye when I was reading through it, but you don't, look, like 3 weeks. You don't have a lot of time with this. It's not, yeah, thankfully we have some time off thanks to Easter, but yeah, not a lot of time. Rewards are like half-baked. The things I'm really only curious about. This is nice. Another 30-day pendant. Throw that on the Ren, maybe. And then some frags. Not a lot of frags, but some frags. And then there are a couple of growth potions as well. So you got a Magpot here. And then there's this thing's called the Finisher Effect. That might be nice to have. But it's got a Transcendent Growth Pot, which is kind of nice. And then this is the check-in where we get, yeah, more frags. Which is good. So we get that's like 60 frags at least. And I was looking through to see what pots we can grab from the event, because they're useful to throw on the mule. Just look at that. That's 2T. Like right there, just sitting there waiting for us to grab it. And then this is just more. Look, another Magpot. Boom. More frags. It's 90 frags this patch. Oh my goodness. And then Punch King. This one, I was sad that they didn't include the Plasma Heart in this event shop. In Maple Seed, they got their first edition of Plasma Heart in this event shop, and I think it will be much easier to get advance points, advance coin, which you in MC were able to use to buy the Plasma Heart. Would have been much easier to do this on a Punch King boss, where you just beat it up. Instead of having to learn an entirely new boss if you haven't progressed that far, you can just beat up a dummy, basically, and you gain advanced coin pouches. So, advanced punch coins is what I meant to say. But yeah, a little sad about that, but hey, at least I'll be able to get at least some Abyssal Flames. But yeah, nothing has really changed with this. One thing that's unique is that the 3x coupons, instead of being once a day, it's now just 7 a week. So if I wanted to, I could just go all out one day and do that. And there's 2 shops as well that offers this, which is interesting. I wonder if one is, one is the Hero Coin Shop, and then there is also the Punch King one, so that you can get 14 3x coupons a week. Yes. Talk about a burnout feel. But yeah, in the Advanced tab, there, MC had the Plasma Heart, and we don't, unfortunately. Well, it is what it is. Probably will just buy the Abyssal Flames. Alright, so really the main event of this, as we just go through, there's just so much. We still got Challenger World stuff, which is crazy. This is the last month of Challenger World. So, end of an era. We'll be transferring soon. So, there's 2 main things I want to talk about. And that is, of course, first one is this Goddess Blessing Pass, and then, of course, the Sunny Sundays. So, the main focus is going to be dictated mainly from, what am I even saying? This has given me pause. Like before I was reading this patch notes, I'm like, cool, patch is going to be nice and easy. I'm just going to level up the Wild Hunter, and that's it. We're gonna just go and win. This thing though, only usable on characters created after March 18th, and it can be used on characters that are burning or any newly created Wild Hunters. And for 35k Maple points, you can get some decent premium rewards that can slingshot you to end game, not end game, but this is a great opportunity to boost up a C10 mule. What would be fantastic is if I did not already have a somewhat invested Wild Hunter. So let me show you what I'm working with in game. So in Chronos, we have our level 200 Wild Hunter, currently chilling at 4.3 mil CP. Look, he hasn't been doing too well ever since event stats don't work. It's bad, I know. But we take a look at its gear, and it's a lot of green. Nothing Star Force, at least. There's that. But there is a lot of green. There's an arcane weapon on it. Two-lined. And, to make matters worse, we have some nodes invested into the character already. This is where it becomes difficult. This thing has already been given quite a bit of resources. And based on the notes for the Wild Hunter revamp, the burning thing will be available. So Rita Savage, all Wild Hunter characters. There is a requirement that to be new or not, and it'll be on the up because we're able to grab these things with the 260. So we'll get the burn, we'll get all the cool event rewards from the hyper burn, get all these things. It'll get us the symbols, like it'll be on the up. It'll be fantastic. However, this page is so big, there is so much stuff here. Alright. We can't also redeem this. This is quite annoying. My initial base on this wording, I'm hoping, like, look, fingers crossed, one of two things can happen with this event. I hyperburn the Wild Hunter, and then it can be given the Goddess Blessings Pass, which would be fantastic. Double dip, and the Wild Hunter will be absolutely juiced. But if that does not work, I kind of want to use this. I'm okay with forking over the cash. You get a bunch of these rewards. And I've been thinking, what can I do instead? Because if you look through all these premium passes, it's basically a hyper burn without the increased leveling speed. You still get a bunch of mag pots, you get some strawberry farm tickets, you get the level 10 arcane, all the arcane symbols, and you get quite a bit of frags. And what's interesting is that you can just transfer these boxes. Like, I could just get something to 260, transfer this box to, say, the Wild Hunter, and then the Wild Hunter can redeem all these rewards. Or I could just juice up whatever I'm making. Either way, it is a great opportunity to level up a new character. And the issue is that my list of new characters is limited. I don't really have much that I can actually benefit from all of these rewards. It got me thinking, what can I make? So, the biggest thing that has given me, not pause, but I think it's not a reward, but get a 30-day back pet. This is the same back pet the Hardos and Kanas got. But because of, where is it? This thing is tradable within the world. If I wanted to, if I really wanted to, I could just transfer this to another character. But I also want to gear up, level up the Blaster. I need to level up the Wild Hunter. So it makes sense that I make another Resistance class. But I already have a Demon Avenger at 220 that I can eventually monster pack up to 250. I'm not too interested in Xenon or Mechanic or Battle Mage. Oh, a Demon Slayer has been on my mind, not as much as I say Hero. Hero's already been like a lock-in. I think before Adele came out, Demon Slayer was always on my mind, thinking, oh, should I make this? This class looks so cool. Kind of like the grass is always green on the other side. But thinking, no, I can't do my Demon Slayer because my Demon Slayer has a GSE and has Dark Doom totems. Let's go into the Demon Slayer and see what it actually has. And I need to minimize this so you guys can see. So the Demon Slayer, decent IGN, even though it has the little accented eye. Yeah, its gear is nothing to scoff at. It's like, this is pathetic. We can we can get this in like less than a day. Symbols, I mean, whatever. And it doesn't have a GSE. It doesn't, right? Cool. I thought it did. But it does have 2 Dark Doom totems and a gold one, which I mean, it's not that much to. I'm not losing out on much. It does have some invested V matrix, but honestly, we can get that back. This is fine. There is no significant investment. Like there's like none. Like we've got 1 piece of legendary gear, and like everything else we can get back quite easily. So I'm on the fence. No, I'm on the mind that I will just remake this guy, and then it will be able to share its cash up with the blaster, with the wild hunter. I'll get this thing up as well, and it will be the next C10E boss mule, which I think I have 2 more slots left based on everything I want to do. Let's actually, I've got another spreadsheet opened up. Boom. Look at that. Can't even see it because of my incredible editing skills. We're at March 2026 patch goals. All right, let's zoom in. So, premium pass going to be made on the new characters. Wild Hunter already has some investment, but it can still be hyperburnt. So I can make another boss mule, and then if I can't activate the pass, I will make it on. I'll make a Demon Slayer. This will be the next boss mule project. And we go into which one is it? I have too many tabs here. Account goals. So this was the initial list of characters. We have our 6 Legend Champions and then 7 C10E boss mules. I know, burnout fuel, but look, this is enjoyable for now. I have temporarily included Bowmaster and Thunderbreaker here. These are kind of like stand-ins, whereas all the other ones are kind of, they're going to be made. Still uncertain about Zero or Errol. We need to see what Errol looks like. It's a warrior, but I also need to make it Zero, so this is also up in the air. So I am in the firm belief that I will just make a Demon Slayer here and then take this to 270. But what does that look like? Because this means I have to get a character from level 1 to whatever I want, like 260, 270, whatever, without any burning. Now that is burnout fuel. So I have it wrapped. Where is it? Did I get rid of it? All right, let's open it up. So, on Wacky Beans. If I do, let's assume these are just gone. We only do 7 monster parks. So through all the events, this is only 1 week of Strawberry, plus the 2 tickets we get from the Premium Pass. But there is 5 weeks of the event, so we could technically get 20 more Strawberry tickets. Through all of the EXP tickets from the pass, it caps out, and through the event as well. I think there's an upper limit of 32k standard. These are the ones you can use before 260. And then mag pots, there are 7 mag pots throughout all the events, and then I think there's 3 to 4 transcendent pots. We can confirm that. Transcendent. Yeah, I think I see 4 there. 3 out of 4. So we have, this one is from, I think there's only 3 because this is from Challenger World. Let's ignore that one. This one is from doing the September event. This one is also from, I think there's 2 from the September event and then 1 from the Premium Login event. And then for the Magnificent, I'll spell to save my life. There we go. Growth potion, like 6 here. There's 1 from Satama, This one is also from Saitama. That's 2. 3 from Saitama. This is a... Oh, this one's kind of fake. That's 10k points. Then we get 3 here. So let's ignore the one from the shop, because who's paying 10k points for one. So that's already 6. And then we get one here that's 7. Yeah, 7. The math right. And we go for 200. No burning. We'll end it on the 22nd, and then patch starts on the 18th. So look at that. We can easily get a 263. Say we remove the monster parks. Say I wanted to keep the monster parks for the Wild Hunter. Still 258. That's not bad. 258. I'm just doing dailies. All right, let's remove dailies, because I might want to do those on the Wild Hunter. 57. It's like no real difference. That's still pretty damn good. That's just free event shit from 200 to 257. Obviously, the 0 to 200 grind is going to be pretty painful, but like a little bit of grinding. And I am playing a Demon Slayer. Grinding's pretty free on it. So this is kind of the like my headspace around this. It's like I could easily say we do let's do 17 strawberries. There we go. Look at that. We added a couple more strawberry tickets, and boom, and we're there. So this, it sounds promising. It does sound promising. So that is one project out of the way. The next things that I'll be doing, where is it? Patch outcome. So then we have a bunch of these objectives to get through. The Ren, we'll have to change characters again. Now look, this was supposed to be a previous patch goal, but look, shit just got in the way. I had more focus. I wanted to up the Kana and the Hayato. But we'll do a quick review of the Ren. So Challenger World is ending in 5 weeks, and ideally, regardless what's happening, is I will definitely reach Challenger just through claiming this. I'm like, what, 6 more days? Yeah, easily enough we're able to get Challenger. I want to clear solo hard Saren. I want to at least do easy Kalos, do easy Culling, and then do easy Adversary. Like, all these should be fairly straightforward. I think the only thing that'll give me pause is normal Kalos. I think this will be a little difficult, especially with event buffs gone. And I'm not sure if I want to, like, burn myself out by trying to do this before. Like, if, say, these get fixed and we have them until the 24th, I could do that. That could be, like, my initial goal. I don't know. Not sure yet. And then my reward will be a bunch of these things here where I can get some Abyssal Flames. But it's like, honestly, I'm not losing that much. Like, it's 100 Abyssal Flames. Like, I'm going to get nothing anyway. It's more like, can I do the challenge? And then I can, like, maybe give some free shit to the Lin on the same account. Anyway, that's objective 1. Next would be clearing Black Mage and the Adele and the Blaster. Both should be up on after the balance patch. Adele should just be out of the gate, be able to do it. The Blaster, I am probably going to be waiting until the April Starforce event. I didn't include this here, but April 12th, this is the big one, is the next Sunny Starforce. There is one in 2 weeks. We go to the patch. We'll scroll down. Where is it? So this is this weekend. Finally a mag event, which is big. And then it's Rune Day, so we get a bunch of EXP, which is always fun times. But the week after that, we have a reduced boom event. So it's the better of out of the 3. It's the second best one. But then we have Special Star Force, Sunny Star Force event on April 12th. And then one more Sunny Sunday, or not Sunny Sunday, EXP Day. This is kind of this one's be a good one for some insane EXP. Save your it excludes monster. I'm just rambling. Let me focus up. Cool. Sunny Sunday, April 12th. What needs to be actually focused on? So this one would be 2 items on the Blaster, finish Absols on Kana, and up the Shade and Dawn Warrior. And then I could also look. Let's just go for the moon. Also up the Wild Hunter, and Demon Slayer. So April 12th, that is, as I do this live, how many resets? We have 1 reset, 2, 3, 4 resets. 4 resets worth of bosses. So I get what? 33 bill a week, which means I'll have like 130. So 130 bill from just bosses. And that's in Chronos. There's also the Ren. So Ren would be get arcane gear up on the Ren. And of course, because I'm moving so many characters, I could also get arcane gear up on the Adele. Like there is so much to do, and 130 build just isn't going to cut it. So I will need to give this some more thought and focus. And the Ren will get about 11 bill a week ish. Well, it's 6.6 bill from bosses, so like 24. But the idea is that I could, on April 12th, I could trade 1 week's worth of Monster Park EXP. I think that's the only weekly that's really available. And maybe if I double dip in the event shops for, like if Punch King is, I think Punch King, I should find out. Punch King, is this based on count or worlds? Okay, yeah, it is events based upon worlds. I'd also be giving up this as well. I think the coin shops are for the account. Hero coin shop. Will you tell me? I think because of the check-in event, they don't actually include the fancy UI that it actually has. But I think the hero coins. I do believe this is per account. Yeah. Once per account. That's the rewards. I'm just going to assume it's going to be acting like all the other events, be based on the count. So with that, I will also be giving up. It's just Punch King and MPE. So Ren transfer on April 12th. More Meso to S Forceworth. And then give up 1x MPE and 1 week worth of weekly shop. Oh. that's the trade-off, is what I'm saying. And it also reduces, I have, instead of what, a month to finish all of these missions here, I now have like three weeks. I have 3 weeks ish. It puts more of a timeline or a deadline on myself. But that'll be interesting. Rank gets transferred early. I'll have a lot more money to play with. So it looks like the 150 bill, maybe more depending how much I farm on both worlds. I could have 200 bill. It's still not enough. With how much characters I want to up, there is still quite a bit to do, especially if I am bringing in 2 new Satanic meals where I don't even have these guys up yet. So just a absolute fuck ton to do. But yeah, this was supposed to be a short video. But yeah, this is kind of my idea or initial thoughts on the patch. What I'll be doing this patch, very ambitious. So let's actually get some quick insight to what this actually means. It'll be 265, 264. There's a very ideal world. God Hunter's fucking 200 already. And this Demon Slayer is level fucking 0. Oh god, 0 to 200 with no burning. I honestly might wait till April 8th for the Hyperburn coupon. But I think that's only to like level 150. It's like the shitty one you get from the gift shop. I think, where is it? From Maple Gifts. This thing here. Mega Burn It. I think that's only to 150, so maybe not. To be fair, it's only going to be slow until Strawberry Farm, and then it'll go up real quick. But yeah, again, this is all dependent on if I can't do Premium Pass Water. Because if I can, I will just not do the Demon Slayer project. I'll just be all into the Wild Hunter. It will get juiced and easily hit 270. 270 might be a little ambitious for this patch. It might just be, let's be reasonable. 260. Be reasonable. Just 260. But yeah, if I get, ideally, with the vac pet, 30 days, I could be able to do that. And I guess I'll leave off with one thing, because it's a time resource management game, that is for sure. The last thing I want to show is I have the vac pet on the Hayato and Kana. When does this expire? I think it's April 10th? April 9th. So ideally Hayato and Kana are done by April 9th. And based on actually coming out tomorrow, and I want to start using Monster Parks on these two guys. Let me bring this back up. Yeah, time will be quite slow. Oh, it's so much to do. Gotta love Mushroom Game. All right, that will do it for, I guess, this update video. As always, have a good one. I don't say that when I sign off. Expect the next episode of the Prog series tomorrow. And as always, go check yourselves. That's too mean. I don't know why I said that. Just have a good check and good day. There we go. All right, see ya.